everyone, welcome to Holistic Lifestyle Tips, Getting Real About the Woo Woo. I am Becky Russell, owner of wellness company Hope Essential, and I am an essential oil educator and a holistic lifestyle educator. I just love to teach. And I also feel a responsibility to share what I learn along the way. I've been living a holistic lifestyle over 25 years, and I feel it served me well because I have not been blessed genetically, but I refuse to be a victim to my genes. So, this holistic lifestyle approach has allowed me to be at 62, not on any daily medications or prescriptions, which is unheard of in my family. So, I feel very blessed, and it's been a lot of hard work, but it's been worth it. I don't have all the answers, I don't have perfect health, but I don't give up and I keep learning and growing. And just want to bring you along that journey. And also, the point of this series is to demystify the whole holistic thing. It's not just a certain person who should do holistic, it's really for anyone who is open to treating the entire body, mind, body, and soul from the inside out, and not just treating symptoms. So, I just want to maybe open your mind to another way to approach health. So, tonight I am going to talk about the immune system. That's going to be a theme for a while here because of what's going on in the world around us right now. But it's really an important subject every day. So, it is something we should be aware of all the time, not just now. So, as they say, you shouldn't worry about um, you know, getting healthy. The only time you shouldn't worry about being healthy is when you're sick. That's sort of doing it backwards. I feel, we should work at being preventative and proactive about our health. So, I want to talk about something that my good friend and chiropractor, Dr. Timothy Dunn, who is at Advocate Integrative Medicine, he brought up this subject to me that I had not heard about before. And he explains it much better than me. I believe there's a video on his Facebook page at Advocate Integrative Medicine, so check that out. But I'm going to share this tonight, what I've learned from him and my research about germ theory versus terrain theory. And I want to give you hope and I want to empower you in a time when we don't really feel either one, maybe. So let's just all take a deep breath and let's explore this topic. So I had not heard of this. Um, of course, I have heard of Louis Pasteur, um, read about him in school, but he popularized the germ theory, and it's based on his elaboration of an unproven hypothesis. He found that germs are to receive the full blame as the cause of illness. This model of disease coming from outside our body has fostered our modern static cling to viewing microbes as perpetual nuisances and pathogens that threaten our health. Despite the theory and discovery of the microbiome, the complex world of the bacteria that lives within the human body, and the growing body of research that shows how vital that is to our health, modern healthcare is sort of ignoring that. The bacteria present in our body outnumber our human cells. If germ theory was true, then we would all be living, breathing, walking infection. Consider the fact that the total weight of the microbiome is only about 3 to 4 pounds, but our body depends upon this tiny contingent of genetic information to facilitate key functions like immunity, digestion, detoxification, and brain activity. By taking a kill the bug approach to healing in this day and age is equivalent to claiming the earth to be the center of the universe. It is a gross oversimplification and missing the point completely. We need to understand the bigger picture about how everything fits together. That sort of sounds logical to me. So, the terrain theory and the context to healing. It was the work of Antoine Béchamp, I'm not sure if I am pronouncing that correctly, and Claude Bernard that produced terrain theory. And these two men saw the big picture of how our 100 trillion human cells interacted and benefited from the trillions of viruses, fungi, and bacteria that are woven into the tapestry of our body. They found that it was a healthy terrain within our body that creates health. This paradigm shift places us in a more hopeful light as having control over our condition and not as victims. Love this. While the microbe plays a part, terrain theory explains that a bacteria, virus, or fungus is only pathogenic in response to its surroundings. Béchamp's years of research showed that the microbe's infective character, excuse me, only came to being as a consequence of disease and not the cause of disease. This means that a virus can become a bacterium and then mature into a yeast or fungus should the environment of the human body allow this change to occur. Oh, sorry. So, with this concept in mind, we can see that improving and maintaining the biological, chemical, emotional, and energetic landscape of the body is to be the focus for health and well-being. Much as it is the case for the health of a plant depends upon the health of the soil, so is the case that our cells require healthy terrain for proper function. So I this was eye-opening to me. I had not heard about this. Um, these two theories. I guess I sort of, I don't know, I just didn't put it all together. So I just wanted to share that with you. And then one of the things it also says is the biological terrain impacts every part of how our mind, body, and spirit function. Without tending to the soil of our body, we cannot establish proper roots. Without proper roots, our healing can only go so far. So, whether you are struggling with chronic pain or infection, anxiety, autoimmune conditions, depression, or any other chronic condition, which these are all high risk people right now, right? Make sure that your biological terrain is not overlooked. So, some of you may think, may not agree with, the terrain theory, but what I encourage you to do is do your own research. And I also want to, you know, explain that I don't believe that we don't take those precautions against germs as far as, um, washing our hands and the keeping our distance and not having the loud crowd, the big crowds and so forth. But here's my point. If we are doing all of those things, we're wearing a mask, we're social distancing, we're washing our hands, but we are not addressing our microbiome, our gut health, our overall health. If we are not addressing that as well, you're pretty much just sabotaging yourself because it's it's a band-aid. It's not going to be the the solid protection that you want against a virus or any other illness. So, in a perfect world, we would all have strong immune systems. We'd all be eating healthy. We'd all be doing all those things we know we should do. Get enough sleep, um, eat clean and healthy, um, move our bodies, and take care of our emotional health as well. We would be doing all those things on a daily basis. We would all have strong immune systems. And when these viruses hit, very few of us would be seriously compromised. that's a perfect world. And I don't know that that will ever happen. But you can take control of your health right now. So if you are a high risk person with a chronic disease or elderly or whatever that high risk is, it is not too late to start doing those things we need to do. All of us need to do what I just mentioned. So I want to give you hope as well. And of course, one thing I didn't mention there is limiting the amount of toxins and chemicals you put on and in your body. That creates stress for your body and affects your immune system. So that is where the essential oils come in and are so amazing. So if you are not high risk at the moment, then what a perfect time to start addressing strengthening your immune system. Yes, do the other things, but if you're eating junk food every day, if you are not moving your body and you're over carrying extra pounds, if you are not getting enough sleep, which we have found, I mean, in research I found is so important to overall health. If you're only focusing on the germ theory aspect, you're missing the boat. You are not going to be able to withstand um, these kinds of viruses. Um, at some point, you are going to have such a weakened immune system, it's going to get you. So, why not use this opportunity to learn all you can about how to strengthen your immune system and keep from being in that high risk category to begin with? So, what I'm going to do for several episodes is break that down for you, what that actually looks like in real life to strengthen your immune system. So I wanted to start with this germ theory versus terrain theory, just to sort of open your mind to the possibility that you have more control than you think, more power over staying healthy during these times of crises. And this is probably not going to be the last big virus that we experience. There's going to be things, even we know just the regular flu kills thousands and thousands of people every year. So this is a wake up call that we need to address our immune systems right now and create that healthy lifestyle, not quick fixes, healthy lifestyle that will keep us strong when these things hit. And then we can be strong for other people. So I would love to know what you think about the topic tonight. And just put in the comments below if you have heard of this germ theory, terrain theory, and what your thoughts are. So till next, and also um, don't forget to follow me on my business page on Facebook, Hope Essential LLC, and check out my website, hopeessential.com, for all sorts of great holistic lifestyle tips, essential oil tips, and so much more. So till next time, choose you, choose natural, choose now.